Feels like book review week here on the show. Earlier in the week, I shared one with you, The War of Art. If you didn't get a chance to watch that show, please go back. That was a great book. But this one just came in the mail the other day. I needed to share it with you prior to getting done with it because I know it's going to be wonderful. I've only read the first couple of chapters, but I've listened to the author, who, by the way, Ken Robinson, the book The Element. Okay? If you never had the opportunity to listen to this man speak, please do. Please do. Well worth your 20 minutes of incredible presentation. I'll put the link up where you can go and watch it. Essentially, though, The Element is the point at which natural talent, what you're good at, what you were born to do, meets personal passion, what you care most about. So it makes sense, right? When you put those two together, you're in your element. You've heard that phrase before. So what he's advocating for, essentially, folks, is give kids opportunities to explore what they care most about and what they show a natural aptitude for. The athlete, giving them the opportunity during the summer to really explore, to meet athletes, to really get and dig in and spend as much time as he possibly can or she can getting into the sport that they love. Okay? Giving them that opportunity, and by the time they get to the middle school years, hopefully they've had the opportunity to try a multitude of things. It doesn't mean that you're going to stop giving them opportunity to explore other things, but if they've shown that they've been really good at something, whether it be athletics, the arts, maybe they're great at math, that you're giving them as parents opportunities to really explore, to get into that niche. Because when that happens and kids are willing to invest the time, energy, and effort, they succeed, they're happy about it, and they are putting in 100% of the effort. Motivation suddenly just fades away. There's no need to bribe them. There's no need to harangue them. There's no need to say, hey, you need to get down and sit and practice with that instrument, right? If they're excited and passionate about playing the trombone, they're going to take the time. They're going to sit down and do it without any prodding from us as parents. So, the importance of connecting kids with passion, simply giving them the opportunities to do that. One of the stories that I love in this book, because it really highlights the essence of what The Element is all about, is one of Gillian Lynn. And if you've never heard that name, essentially the story, the nutshell version, is that when she was a young child in the classroom, she was the type of student who was always moving around and fidgeting, and what today many teachers would say, oh, probably ADHD, having trouble focusing a lot of the time. Okay. Well, when she was in school, they referred her to the school psychologist, and then outside to private practice clinical psychologist, who simply said, you know what? There's none of that going on. Jillian is a dancer. She needs to go to a dance school. The traditional classroom is not the right fit for her right now. So, mom, being a wise person that she was, took her to the dance school. She eventually was admitted to the Royal Ballet Company in London, actually Royal Ballet School, and then was admitted, became part of the Royal Ballet, went on to meet Andrew Lloyd Webber, and was responsible for creating with him Cats, Phantom of the Opera, multimillionaire, worldwide success. Very happy doing what she loved. His point here was that if she hadn't come into contact with that opportunity, somebody would have labeled her as ADHD and put her on medication and told her that she had a learning disability. And what a waste that would have been for all of us, but in particular for Jillian. So, that story and many others just like it, of people finding their passion, and not so surprisingly, during the middle school years, when they are really ready to start exploring something. They've had a good 10, 11 years, right, to be out there in the world, hopefully getting exposed to a lot of different things. And we're going to continue to do that, but having the opportunity now to really zero in, really focusing on something that they care a lot about. Kudos, because as I was preparing for the show today, a couple of emails were coming in. One that highlights Fair Meadow Elementary, which is up in Palo Alto, Silicon Valley here in California. They have a day that they call Discovery Day. And this is the first that I've heard of something like this in an elementary school. Love the idea. Kids essentially having the opportunity to connect with people who are passionate about whatever it is that they do. And just allowing them the opportunity to meet these folks and try out some of the different things that people are pursuing in their lives outside of school. What a wonderful opportunity. How insightful of you as a staff and as a PTA to bring that to the kids at the school. Unbelievable. Would love to hear more about stuff like that. So pick up a copy of this. Again, I will let you know where you can get it. It's a must read for parents. Have a wonderful end of your day. Take care.